Morning. Please ignore that message on screen. Well, the game sounds really loud, doesn't it? Okay, so joining the server now. Continuing where I left off yesterday. Oh. Which was, if you recall, getting the automation over here set up, completing the chainsaw to clear some of these damn trees that are in the middle of what will be my factory. Hang on, why can I hear myself? I've bloody OBS been making changes to everything again. Hang on. I need to make sure there's no echo. Oh, I know why I can hear myself. Blimey. That almost made me loopy, that did. Okay, right, so, yes, the task is, I guess the first obstacle is the obstacle clearing. We need 100 concrete, which I've no doubt we're not far, well, we're probably there, to be fair, with that. So yes, we're building the space elevator today, or at least I'm hoping to build the space elevator today. And once that's done, I want to get the automation, so I want to get automatic concrete making. And yeah, automatic concrete. Because I don't want to keep doing this. This is driving me mad. Right, so we have the concrete for the chainsaw. Yes, so we'll put that in here. If you've not seen it before, or you were here yesterday, essentially I am working for yet another company, yet another, like, dodgy company. And in this particular game, I am abandoned on a planet with just this, and I have to build stuff that they want, and this is what I'm doing now. They want me to build 100 cable, and with that, they will provide me a chainsaw. I think it's a little bit rich, honestly. Expecting me to send all that much cable in. There's 100 cable. So I don't think at the moment, I use all that much of this cable. So I'm not in a rush to get more. We will send that.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage.
The problem I've been having,
additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size.
These biomass burners
Inspirational note, will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month?
One wood.
You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun,
so
it's contractually mandated fun,
all
fun,
of my
fun.
factory over here. I have, so over here I have, this is automating iron rods. but it's a bit bottlenecked at the moment, so I think one of the other things I need to get done is I need a splitter for here, which I don't have the recipe for yet. I need a splitter for here, which can then split this off and go into like 2, maybe 3 crafters. But yeah, I mean, look how much of a bottleneck we've got going on here. If I take 100 iron ore out of there, it means it can at least work. Also, there wasn't grass on this before. Well, grass has grown there. But the weird thing about the grass growing there is that that's all stone. We've got 2, 4, 600, 600 and 736 iron rods. Iron rods are used to craft other iron. This is my copper production. And this also looks bottlenecked. So the copper goes down here into this, and this crafts wire, which spools of wire which go into here. And that's back again, right. Okay, so the next task is I'm needing a lot of limestone. Now, this isn't cutting it for the limestone. So what we've got set up for those over there, we need to do it for the limestone. But thankfully, this will just go straight into a crafter, I'm imagining. In fact, let's just double check. If I select a recipe, it will go out of that. But I'm imagining that's how that works. I imagine those crafters can make every single recipe I can make. That's the whole point. So, also, it's full again. So, the next recipe here. Oh, I don't know. Jump pads, logistics, Mark II. Logistics Mark 1 I haven't got. Now this is what I was just saying I need. Can this split it into 2 or 3? Okay, so I'd say that's my next milestone because I need splitter. But I didn't need it as much as I needed that chainsaw. How do I make the chainsaw? 6 of 15 cable, 40 of 160 of those iron rods. And is that... Are you kidding me? Reinforced iron plates. Jesus. Okay, well. Make a bunch of reinforced iron plates then, I guess. I have a load of iron in my inventory, so let's make iron rods and things to save taking them from that store for the time being. Okay. So when you're done with that, just 10 more ingots left. And then from there, I'll make... I need 400 screws. Was it, how many screws was it? I don't really know. I think it was 100 screws, honestly. I'm not sure how to apply okay, chainsaw. What was it? 100 of 160, 17 of 20. Well, that's because I just converted into that. And then these cables, which are a pain in the ass. So, I guess I'm turning all of those into 160 screws. Turn all of the iron into iron rods, and then I need to go and get... Oh no, I've all got a cable reel, so I can still do the cable, so that's okay at least. There we go. We've got 160 screws, 61 of those, and then we need a cable reel. I don't remember how many it was. I think it was 10, but I'm going to do about... Weird. Oh, it's you there. I wondered who was making all that noise. Wow. So, is that everything for the chainsaw? Yeah. Okay. There we go. We got chainsaw. I can put it in my hand now. Be careful using a chainsaw. It needs fuel. It needs those fuel pellets. Why am I not surprised? Nope, that's not the right one. Fuel pellets. Solid biofuel is made from biomass. Okay, I guess I'm going to hunt for biomass then. I'm not gonna lie that it seems a little bit weird that I need this to make biomass, but I need biomass to make this. But hey, I guess I can make the biomass. I swear I just did a double take because I swear I saw something. Don't know what that flower does, but I think actually that flower heals me. Now, I don't know how the health bar works. I've never really... This is going to sound like I'm bragging or something, but I've never really took enough damage to notice. I'm figuring, by looking at it, that each of those white squares is a health bar, rather than that little tiny orange bar at the bottom. Do you know what? If I eat that fruit... I don't like that I only have 2 hands. I need to grow some extra hands. So if I eat this, does it do anything? No, it doesn't. So yes, I think I was correct in my assumption. Right, so we now need to craft biomass. I'm well aware that I really need to get cracking on this because I am going very shortly to run out of fuel in those wood things. The biomass generators. Where's my coffee gone? Wow, this is something else I need to automate. Actually, can I even automate? I mean, obviously, I can automate the biofuel coming out, but I can't automate the wood and everything going in. Especially because it's a limited resource. So what you're telling me, game, is I need to find a better fuel supply. I'm guessing, I'm assuming, I'm hoping that I can put this in the fuel things out there, and it will just generally be better. So I'm going to use one in the chainsaw. I'm guessing it just uses it automatically. I don't have to. Oh. This is what Valheim needs. So has that used 4 of those solid biofuel things? But I do have... Okay, so I'm getting a fair bit of stuff, and honestly, the one of those biomass generators that I have over there is probably close to being out of wood, so at least now I've got some wood to go in there. I'm going to get rid of that one single tree that's here. Actually saying that, so this I'm going to bung over here, so let's clear the way for that as well while I'm here. So it's actually quicker just to press on those and get them the old-fashioned way. And that's what I've been waiting for. Right, so what have we run out of? We've run out of leaves. Better turning the leaves into biofuel? Probably. I probably am. But I think I'm going to go and do that now. If I turn all the leaves into biomass, This is my life now for the next half hour or so. Let's listen to some music.
You challenge the authority of the king?
King only so long as we call him king. Let that traitor perish while his treason is still black upon his lips. For by the law of God, no knight who is false can win in combat with one who is true.
All this I do swear on the hilt of my
I
sword.
need to
Gather round
check
the
how this
campfire,
works,
all
to be
gamers
fair.
and friends. I have a tale to tell. You'll want to stay to the end to hear the legend of the scene.
Like, can I talk over it? Is what my big thing.
You need to pay your respect. So relight the fire with
It is
chit-chat
quite
and
loud.
sit back, stare into the ink-black night and think back to when knights were actually clashing.
But I'd
I'll
say
bring
it's fine.
back the greatest of the clan. Now make way for Sim Clash. Some called him Herb,
We'll
the
turn
hunter
that
of men.
into
Some called him
biofuel,
Viking, some
and then
called
we'll
him friend.
start.
He wore
We'll
the
do one
antlers
of those
the stag, the
furnaces
first
with
festive
biofuel,
year. And when the clock
and we'll
strikes
do
midnight,
the other
Mr.
one
Mention
with just
him.
wood.
When the night arrives, wide-eyed knights, they get struck
I don't
down.
know
When
if
he
how
rises,
much
slides
better, and I want to
his
find
sides, and he
out.
shuts down all
'Cause I'm
competition,
not gonna
every
lie,
player on the board. Sim Clash
takes
of the
one of
Black
those
Country,
to
the
do,
way
like,
of the sword
two
is to live
revs up
by
of the
and die
chainsaw.
by the blade
Doesn't
of the
seem
game.
that good to
One
me.
encounter with him, and you are never the same. He is wild and untamed, with a blade cased in flame. Sim Clash the mighty, prepare for his reign. Prepare for battle. We ride out tonight, so hold on to your horse. Sim Clash out in front, so all must stay the course. 'Cause
I'm
we
glad
travel and battle
that
across
this is
every adventure. The
this
mightiest of
simple
clans,
to
Sim
craft.
Clash at the center.
But
We ride
because
out
of how
tonight,
nice the
so
graphics
hold
are
on
in the
to your
game
horse.
and everything
Sim
else,
Clash out in front, and
I
all
do
must
kind
stay
of
the
wish
course. 'Cause we travel and battle across
that
every
it was
adventure.
more like,
The mightiest of clans, Sim Clash at the center.
Subnautica, where you have like a little robot crafting it like you do in the big ones outside.
Basically, all of you onwards.
That's the thing that is kind of annoying. That this is just what's doing this. How am I crafting
Well,
these?
maybe not till I die.
How am I crafting these
Really very dicey indeed. And
biofuel?
even then, I will stand by him. Onwards! It's not just epic gaming, but I pray you come along as Sim Clash finds new games to stumble upon as we tumble onto places in the multiverse. Sim Clash will improvise and rumble in unrehearsed, unbeatable, uncheatable, like some kind of voodoo, unless he's interrupted by Tiggy and Moo, his allies, his familiars, and a bit of a pain if they lay across the keyboard in the middle of the game.
Wow, only another.
That's an absolute
Oh my
nightmare. Get
God.
off the keyboard.
Trying to all save his own creatures, sick in the soul.
So that bit from where it talks about something. Sorry, I talk. It's not me. So the story behind it is that my favourite artist, this guy, he has like a service on his website where he will do you a rap. So my partner didn't know what to get me for Christmas, so she paid half towards it. Well, I think she paid for the whole thing, to be fair, by now. But at the time, and yeah, she bought me like my own personalised song, and I love it. So this is, I'm going to be making a new channel trailer, and this is going to be playing on it. Right, so 200. So 200 is the maximum. Right, let's check the wood. The wood's okay. There's only 12 in there, though. Is it worth filling it with more wood? So I don't know whether to just put the wood in there, straight wood. I need to see, don't I, honestly. So I'm going to put 200 wood, turn the power back on. Right, we're at 200 wood. We're just using the biofuel at the moment. No, it's... It's about the same, I'd say. How much are we producing now? Hang on, this is probably the best way to... No, is this? No, this is the best way to tell. How much are we producing? We are producing 12, 21. It's fluctuating a bit. 8, 13, 12, 21. It's fluctuating quite a bit, honestly. That must mean, I'm not going to lie, I don't really understand it all that much, but that must mean that we are drawing more power than these are going to realistically provide. I can make more of these. Where are they? Power. I'm not far off being able to make another one now. I don't know whether it's a good idea to put like another couple of these just like here and feed them into this. But anyway, we are automating concrete because everything I've got coming up is going to need concrete. So, how do I... Production logistics special. Production. Minor. No, that's what I wanted. 11 of 10, 26 of 10. And so I can actually... I've got the ingredients to... grab all that, pick it up. We will place a miner down. Right, I want to angle this one away from the base a bit. So, by putting it there and producing out of this way, we've got all this space, but I don't need it to go far. I just need it to... the only problem is I don't really have enough room to do that and store it. That's the problem. What's the next one? I need a constructor. Right, and I want to line it up as best as I can. Now, as I've said before, there is a snap to grid function. Iron plates. I need 6 iron plates. How do I get out of this? There we go. Right. Iron plates. Iron plates need... These are my little... so every now and then I will empty... I don't see any problems with it. My stream software says that the stream is really unstable, but I'm watching it on my tablet and it seems fine. So I'm going to make some iron plates. I need to set up more automation for the iron plates as well. Because once I've got iron plates automated and I've already got iron rods automated, then I'll be able to... Oh yeah, I need to do the... Yeah, that's it. So I've got to do a space elevator. That's going to be the last thing I do with stream because I want to automate all of those materials there. I've already got 2 of them automated. I just need the other one. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's the next milestone. Right, so there, iron plates. Oh my god. Right, so we've got loads of iron plate. I mean, not loads, but loads for now. That was to join this and that. Jeez Louise, what is going on? What does the conveyor pole do? Oh, okay. So we've got that. And then that, and now I don't want to build down here. But, for heck. That's just going to fill this up. I don't. I guess I could build, can I build flooring? I haven't actually looked into it yet. Can I perhaps build... like that? I feel like I should have built it a bit higher, but for now, that's fine. They are floating, which is a bit weird. Where's the unbuild? Do you know what? No, it doesn't matter that they're floating. I just needed them to use less resources. Honestly, that's the only reason I did it like that. I'm very low on resources, so where possible, I need to use less. Don't forget, take good care of yourself. Make sure you eat, drink. Okay, well, that's going to be enough of that to finish this. So, I want to... What the hell? Oh, it's him. Jeez Louise. It's terrifying. Now we need logistics. No, we don't need logistics yet. We need organisation. And we'll have... Oh, we'll just put it into here. Can it just go straight in? Actually, can it just go straight in? Will it connect? No, it won't. I have to have a conveyor. That's really annoying. It would be nice. I'm fairly certain there must be a reason why they've done it, but for early game like this, just allowing me to butt the buildings up against each other and have it automatically connect the two would be really useful. Right. So apparently conveyors don't need power. So where do we take it from? This one probably. So we're gonna go from here to there. Now can I go from... Oh no, there's already 4 off that. How's the 4 off that? There was only 2 on that before. Wow, okay, well, that needs to be deleted. How do I... How do I... How do I undo? Oh no. All of my power, oh no. Can I take power from this? No. Okay, well, in that case then, I don't know. I need to F. Okay, right. So I need to go from whoa. How do I undo the dismantle thing? Two. We're gonna go from there to here, and then from here to there, and from here to there. Now that should automatically be crafting. That should automatically be crafting concrete. That's what I'm waiting for now. Oh, no, it won't, because I haven't told it to. I mean, it helps. There we go. Also, that's 3. Is that a 3? No, it's 1. That is so weird. So 3 bags of concrete is 1. Okay, it's good to know. Right, so we need 150 rods, 300. I mean, to be fair, let's check the fuel. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, it started at 200, so that's not too bad. And it does burn a lot slower than the wood does, so that is good. But at least we've got, like a reasonable, for now, fuel source. Oh look, this middle one's floating, it looks really weird. Right, I've got sulfur there. So we now have automated concrete, we have automated copper wire, and we have automated iron rods. So the next thing is we need to automate. Do I automate iron plates from here? No, not iron plates. Or do I take them from the current one that's absolutely bottlenecked? It is, I mean, this is what we are producing, and this is the bottleneck. I mean, look at the state of that. So I definitely need to focus on that logistics milestone so that I can make this go into there and split off this way to then do. I mean, is there a reason why I can't split this off? Let's give it this tree. Alright, is there no reason why I can't come out of here, split this off to here, and have another one of those next to this one, which then puts it into the same... I know you can only put one thing into the same container. Okay, I've nearly finished my coffee. I think I'm going to take a quick break to get the coffee and pops of a bathroom. So I'm going to go in here because I'm pretty sure that I'm safe if I stand in the toilet. Right, I will be back shortly. There we go. Uh-oh. I know it's not a leap of faith. I was going to say, I hate leap of faith in games. Where they're like, oh, jump. There's probably something the other side. You'll probably be okay. Oh, this is what we've been needing the whole time. Some light at least. No. No. I don't understand what that's... Some light at least. No. I don't understand what that's... So that opened this door. I've got to somehow run across this door. Can I actually jump that gap? I'm guessing I have to. Do I have a run as well? Please be easier to kill, please. Oh no. Well, this is going to end badly. For you. No, I mean, that's not actually what I was intending. First few waves, they're not much of anything anyway. I also have enough to build another house and hire another worker. Which means actually I could probably put 2 into the lumberjack camp. We'll get an arrow tower placed down there. And we'll just activate the next wave, like straight away. Oh, whew, that was close. I didn't think it was going to... I've watched somebody play it. So, I want to get out of this room, but I can't reach the door handle, look.
Hands on the waistboard! Carol, I'm going to need another top-up of the leaden. This has happened again. Good grief, lad. The front door's right there. We're 10 stories up.
The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to
copper.
kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I feel like I'm playing the old dictator. Can I reload? Yes.
Stay in cover.
Somebody needed to tell
That's
him.
it.
This is weirdly ominous. I don't like. What the chuff? What's this? Right, I'm back. In case you couldn't tell by the fact that I'm sat here and I was talking to myself with no microphone. Right. So has this continued? I'm guessing this has continued whilst I was paused because I'm on a server. Yes, good. Right, let's get this logistics set up so that we can put a splitter on that and use those iron things to make things. Right, I need 150 of these bad boys. Well, let's just take 200, I guess. we need 300 of these. Right, taking 500 and 150 plates. That's going to be the one that's the problem, because I don't have that automated yet. But this is to automate that, so we should be good once this is done anyway. Right, iron ingots crafted. In case you couldn't tell, because we've been waiting for like 4 hours. Iron plates. And then hand in that logistics, and I should, touch wood, my desk is kind of wood. I should be able to make these splitters. Right, is that enough? Iron ingots. Why are they all separate? Actually, I've been off a pause for a bit, so let's just check. I'm just being paranoid, if I'm honest. I'm just paranoid that it's going to run out on there. I mean, the wood might well do, to be fair. I might, because I'm now seeing how much worse it is, I might actually craft some solid biofuel from the wood. Right, and then we'll turn that into solid biofuel, and then we'll take that wood out that I've just filled up, and we'll do the same with that, and we'll put this in. I think that's the smart thing to do. Oh wow, this is going to take a while. There's 900 biofuel. Oh no. I mean, buckle in. We're going to be here quite a while. To be fair, I'm going to go and put those 200 in here. There we go. We really need to automate this, but at the moment I don't know how important it is to automate this, because the problem is I can't automate the input, I can only automate the output. So yes, I can automate the biofuel crafting, but I still have to go and cut all the trees down and get all the leaves and turn it into biomass to then turn it into biofuel. So and honestly, because the buildings are all so big, I'm not inclined to automate that. But the fact that I can automate it and feed it straight into furnace would be really useful. I'm just not at that stage yet. There needs to be a quicker way to do this without automating. I am not standing here forever. As soon as that gets to 200 crafted, I'm going to stick the rest of them in the chest and carry on with my day, because I will never get this logistics handed in, and I will never get this space elevator built. So, as soon as that's at 200, that's it. I'm out of here. I will... iron plates? No, I need more iron for iron plates. Which is yet more time staring at this crafting bench, because the reason for the iron plates is so that I can automate crafting iron plates. Oh no. This game's intense. It's... wow. Right, so we're going to put... we need 150 of those, so we're going to put the spare ones of those in here. We need 300 of those. I don't have 300. Yeah, I do. I have 500, so I'll put the spare in there. I'll carry the concrete with me, so this is what I'm going to put in here. 200, 200, 230. If that's 237, why is that maximum of 200? That's weird. Right. So we've got 150 iron plates. Which do I need for that? Iron ingots. Let's take that. We need iron ingots. Do you know what? I'm just going to get the iron ingots off the conveyor over here. I think that will probably be more, you know. I'll just take it out of the smelter. Well, there's 99 in here. There's 100 in there. There we go. And there's another. So that's 200 iron ingots. And it's not gonna, I mean, this is what we're crafting out of all of that. So yeah, we definitely need to deal with that bottleneck. I love how earlier I was getting a warning that the stream was struggling and it was working fine on my tablet. Now it says the stream is excellent. It's now really struggling on my tablet. I need my song again.
You challenge the authority of the king?
King only so long as we call him king. Let that traitor perish while his treason is still black upon his lips. For by the Lord of God, no knight who is false can win in combat with one
I've
who
got
is
150. I'm not doing any more just yet.
On the hilt of my sword.
Gather round the campfire, all gamers and friends. I have a tale to tell. You'll want to stay to the end. Hear the legend of the scene.
I've got to go watch it. Gotta go watch it. I love watching it go and come back.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics.
I'm sure I
If you
will do
feel stressed by this
eventually.
complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out,
so
feel
now
refreshed, and
my
focus on your
crafting.
duties.
Sim Clash of the Black Country, the way of the sword is to live by and die by the blade of
Merger
the game. One
and
encounter with him,
splitter.
and you are never the same. He is wild and untamed with a blade cased in flame. Sim Clash the
8
mighty,
of 2,
prepare for
31
his
of...
reign.
Well, I've got enough. Let's go.
We ride out tonight, so hold on to your horse. Sim Clash out in front, so all must stay the course. As we travel and battle across every adventure, the mightiest of clans. Sim Clash
Wow,
at the center.
since
We
I-
ride out tonight, so
since
hold
I
on
did-
to your horse. Sim
since
Clash
I did
out
that,
in
it's
front,
actually
and all
keeping up
must stay the
now.
course. As we travel and battle across every
It's actually
adventure,
keeping up
the
now.
mightiest of clans. Sim Clash
Hang
at
on.
the center. Onwards,
I need
my
the
good
backlog to
men.
come back.
And women. And of course my gender
Well,
progressive
that
friends.
doesn't work.
Basically all
That's
of you
what. That's it.
onwards.
Yeah. There we go. The backlog's back. There we go. That feels better. Right. So
Maybe not till I die.
I need a
Till
splitter.
it looks really very dicey.
Now, I've never used one of these
Even
before.
then, I will stand by it.
So we want going in.
It's not just epic gaming, but I pray you come along. The Sim
Is it
Clash
better
finds
putting it
new
up here?
games to stumble upon as we tumble onto places in the multiverse. Sim Clash will improvise and rumble in unrehearsed, unbeatable, uncheatable, like some
And
kind
then
of voodoo.
we're gonna want a
Unless he's
conveyor.
interrupted by
Oh, no.
Tiggy and
I don't
Moo-Moo,
think-
his allies, his familiars, and the
I
victims
love
of
the
pain.
mention of the
If they lay
cats.
across
That
the
is
keyboard
so
in the
funny.
middle of the game. That's an absolute nightmare. Get off the keyboard.
Well, what do I need? Reinforced
And now, can
plates.
you see why you need Sim Clash in your life? He burns through each quest like I burned through these mics. From Valheim to Embervale, enshrouded in armor. He's larger, he's faster, game starter, all father, paranormal investigator, ordained minister.
Right,
So he can take down foes and conquer the sinister, the lord of the realm. He's the best of the best. And if you watch his
Reinforced
Twitch
plates
stream, you'll be
require.
very
Oh,
impressed.
screws. Surprise, surprise. Have we not automated screws yet? No, the screw automation was going to come
Oh,
flip it out. I gotta put a splitter before that container full of iron rods. I don't want to take it out of that container with the iron rods, because if I do that, yeah, because if I do that, it's just going to take all of my iron rods and turn them into screws, which I don't want to do. Oh, sorry, iron plates, reinforced ones. Oh, I'm now out of iron plates again. Of course I am. Oh my God, roll on automated. Is that going to be enough? Because we haven't got much in the way of materials at the moment. Oh, it's back. Look how quickly it comes down. It's crazy though. I do like that. That's really cool. But that's why it annoys me that that crafting bench doesn't do stuff like that. Right, so we've got a splitter here, we're going to have a conveyor, and we're going to have it go into a crafter now. I don't really think I want to put it here, because it's going to interfere with this pole. Will it be okay? I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's going to let me put it there, because... Also, I don't have enough reinforced iron plates. Did I not just go and make reinforced iron plates? No, I went and made iron plates. Hang on. Let me... It's starting to look better now. All them pesky, dirty trees have gone. I don't really think like that. Although I do in terms of making this place. What am I missing? Oh, I need iron plates. I thought I'd have enough iron plates to do this. I don't have enough. How much did I need to make that building? Because I'm not running all the way back over there to find I haven't got enough. Right, I have got enough. I can't do a storage for it. I might not have enough for conveyors, but as long as I can put this down, at the moment, that's all that matters. Because I can get rid of that bottleneck. Can I butt that up against that one? Yes? No? So if it's yellow, you can put it there, but it's just saying that parts of it might overlap and it might look a bit weird. Because some people are more picky than I am. I think it's those arm bits that stick out the side, look. That's what's going to overlap. It's going to look a bit weird. If I lock it in place there, I think that's okay. It is very close to that electric tower, but I think it's fine. I see why so many people like this game. So I never thought I would enjoy this game. I'm not gonna lie. I need more iron plates. Yay. Why wouldn't I? Why would I not need more iron plates? Right, iron ingots, craft. My life for another half hour or so. Don't forget self-care, because I've just drank my coffee. If you could go and make me another coffee, that would be great. It's fine. I know you can't make me another coffee. It's fine. I'll starve. Die of thirst. What? Why do we have a word for dying from hunger? Starve. What's the word for dying from thirst? Dehydration? I'll dehydrate? Right, that don't sound right. So I like this game. It's nice and chill. I don't particularly like this part of the game, but I do understand why they've done it like this, because obviously you're supposed to be, it's all about automating everything. They've got to make this laborious, because if I was able to just put 200 in here and say, do it yourself, and walk away and come back, there would be no point in me automating everything. So I do get it, but it's still really annoying. What the hell was that? That was weird. Right, was it just 2 of 2, 1 of 1? Oh, crikey. Well, I guess I need a bunch of materials out of this chest again. I got some of those. And I've got I need iron plates. That's what I came here for, iron plates apparently. I thought I came here for, I don't know why I thought I came here for iron ingots. You don't use iron ingots for anything. I do hope that as the game goes on, there is a use for some of the raw materials, because that would make, iron ore can make some kind of a sand or something. I don't know. Iron sand. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I mean, I've always wanted to be, but let's get rid of that single one of those in there. That's annoying me. And we're saved. How much limestone, whilst I'm not able to do anything, how much limestone has this created? Much concrete? 300. Okay, well, I mean, it's my newest one, so 300's pretty decent. What about these copper reels? It's not going too bad. I see that's empty, that's full again. The problem with this is I could set this off to do more automation, but I already have this one, which I can't keep up with at the moment. I can't keep up with the amount of this that it's able to craft, which is the whole point of this. So this needs to be iron plates, and it needs power. Power probably helps. Oh, this is the last power I can take off this. I think if I might need more power up here, so if I split this off to here and then power that, I think that might be the wisest idea, because if I just took the power from that to there, then I'm stuck. I've got nothing else I can do. Right, and now I need another one of these. I need another container. Organisation. Storage container. There. Is that the same? I mean, in fairness, I could butt it right up against it, but getting it back out again is going to be a bit more of a pain than I want it to be. I don't really want to spread everything out. What's a lookout tower? And then this conveyor into there. Oh, look at that. I mean, considering I didn't try and line it up, that is fairly well lined up. It's only a little bit off, look. Okay, so now we have iron plates and iron rods. We've got quite a lot of iron rods. I'm taking those for myself. Next one we need is screws. So if I use this to make screws, then all of that work over there has to be done here in this little space. I don't think it's a good idea. Honestly, it might be better if I pick that miner up, put it here, and then start crafting screws over here. Right, what do I need for this space elevator? Because I think most things are now automated, and worst case scenario, I just have to turn a bunch of those iron rods into screws. So can I sleep as well, because it's just gone night? Does this game allow me to sleep? No. Right, screws are made from iron rods. So I could take it from that bit over there, just before it goes into here, because I'm going to need iron rods as well. So if I was to split this off and then make another one of these, no, I'd have to do all the crafting stuff as well, everything. I know, but this one here isn't bad. It's actually a good one, which is why I've got the two coming off it. This was a normal one, and as you can see, it's bottlenecked, somewhat chronic still. But I've only just started, and this is my first playthrough, so I'm just taking it slow. But I've got 2 impure ones here, which I'm wondering if, just to ease the production from there, just set one of these up. It's just that I need to build all that stuff over here for, as you've said, a very bottlenecked, slow node, which I don't really want to do. But at the moment, I've got iron rods automated, I've got iron plates automated, I've got copper reels, and I've got concrete. What do you mean there are 2 normal? Is there another normal one that I haven't noticed? So is this not a randomly produced world? I thought this was a randomly, like, created world. So that's something I didn't know, yeah. I always like to go into them reasonably, like, blind, if you will. But yeah, I think for early game, these are fine. Like, obviously, when you get other stuff, you'll be able to do... I mean, this is oh, no, this is a normal copper ore. I didn't realise this was normal. So this is probably bottlenecked somewhat chronic as well. Yes. Oh. Has Pella just gone? No, it's just stopped crafting. Also, I hate this tree here. So there's this is like what? About hour 4 for me, 3 or 4. This going? Yeah, this is going. Right, so yeah, all of those things that I need are have started crafting. I'm not that fussed about any of this yet, although the 3 extra inventory slots would be useful. I don't really need it just yet. We've got... I mean, that stuff will be useful. That stuff's not that useful yet. I'm not doing multi-level just yet. This stuff is pointless. And I don't need that because I haven't got multi-levels yet. So I've not got any milestones I need. That's probably the most useful one at this stage. So I can actually concentrate and focus on that space elevator. Why do I need the space elevator? And how do I get the objective so I can see it? I suppose I just need to build one, don't I? Special building, space elevator. 400, 1,500, 250. So all the stuff I've automated. So that's a good start. I don't know whether it's actually a thing in this game, but you know how you can pin like your next objective, or not objective so much as milestones? Can you pin recipes as well? So like, for instance, I want to craft the space elevator now. I don't really want to craft it, but the game wants me to craft it. Oh, so if I put that there, yes I can. Good, that's handy. Oh, what a surprise, you're full again. I don't really need this. So we need 400 iron rods. I'll have an extra 100 as well, just for my own sake. The next one, we need 250 iron plates. That doesn't seem to be going up very... Wow, is this how slow iron plate crafting is? Wow, I need to overclock some of these. I don't even know how to do that. But yeah. I guess upgrade them to Mark II, I suppose. One thing I'm not sure about, and I would love to know, how do you automate biofuel? So essentially it'll let me autocraft obviously straight into the tell me what it's called, the biofuel generator, but obviously I still have to go and chop all the trees and everything down, which is pointless. Is it even worth doing all of that, or is it just better to find the next fuel source, which I'm guessing is the coal that I saw over the edge of a cliff over there? I saw some coal when I looked over here once. And also, is that bottomless down there like it looks, or is there something down there? So there's gold, and there's, like, I think I saw coal a bit further down. It's dark, so it's kind of hard to see out there. Let's get rid of this massive trash. Right, I have enough iron rods. I've probably got enough. I've probably got enough wire, and I'm not far off of concrete, so that's okay. I thought that was going to take me a lot longer to get the space elevator put down. Um, 1,000, that's a lot. And that's actually like a worthwhile thing, because it feels like, oh, I'm going to be able to move on to the next fuel source pretty quickly. Do you know what I mean? So it's not, it is actually a viable thing, because I don't really want to go around the planet chopping down trees and stuff. I'd rather have something automated doing it. Hi, big guy. What are you stuck? I remember you in what's it, Subnautica. What are we looking for? We're looking for 50 iron plates and about 100 concrete. Have I got... I don't really want to do this part, but have I got enough to do that in here? Probably. I completely understand why they made this decision, but standing here doing this is absolutely painful. Obviously, because you're supposed to automate everything, I completely get why it's this slow, but oh my god. It's absolutely torturous at this stage in the game, waiting for everything to start ramping up in production. I can actually craft enough iron plates now to get the space elevator down. How big is this space elevator? It feels like it's going to be something that's huge. But yeah, so far I've prioritized like any of my crafting is purely what I need to get by at this stage. That's what I'm prioritizing right now. I've left the space elevator until I'd got all of that in place so that I didn't have to stand here and craft too much. But I have seen people's later game builds, so I do know how crazy it gets. Right, that'll do for that. Concrete. Can I make concrete? Not a lot. I can make some concrete, so I might as well. Oh yeah, because if you... So hang on, if I... Just going back to what you've just said... So it doesn't matter which of these you feed in, it will always create... Oh yeah, it doesn't... It'll just accept any... Ah... Huh. I'm wondering if I build like a little biofuel part here. I can feed it straight into, and I put another biofuel generator here, which I can hook up to this one. That's the reason I put this one here, to be fair, was so that I could hook up any future biofuel generators. Because I am carrying so, I mean, probably not to you, but I am carrying so much like biofuel and things like that at the moment. Speaking of which, actually, better check how these are getting on. I don't want to let them go off again. It's actually a much better fuel source. So it's like decidedly so much better than the wood and the leaves. They're actually better as well. Huh. Because I was thinking of putting one, like, I was thinking of doing what's there, but putting them here, pointing at it, so if I needed to access them, I could just come in here and do them. So I could do the crafting back here and just have it go into it. Although, saying that, having two of these, like, here, right, so I can hook up to that, because I can hook two more up to that. And then having, like, a container next to each of them that I put the leaves and the wood into, and then that can go and be made into biofuel here, and then looped back into it. That would be pretty decent, actually, because then I wouldn't have to go any further than this little area, which is the whole point of that. That's something I might do next. But first of all, I need to get this space elevator done, just because I don't want it on my screen anymore. It's annoying me. Yeah. I feel like, is this enough? Yes, that's enough. I've not got concrete on me. Yes, I have. Okay, let's put this base elevator all the way over here. I imagine it's going to be quite large. Oh, does it need powering? Ugh. I kind of want it over here. It's going to be huge, isn't it? So, So get one burner, feed wood into it, and then use that to power the other ones that are crafting that puts it in. Oh, okay. That seems like quite a good idea, but I do like this. I was saying a bit earlier that I do appreciate all of these little, like, you know, effects like this, and the like how that little spaceship thing goes up and comes back. I do appreciate all that, but I don't like that when I'm manually crafting, I'm just standing there holding a button down. There's no little thing that's building things for me, like in Subnautica. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad, because that would be just too much, I think. So what's this for? Why have I built this? What is this for? Okay, you want 50 smart plating. Well, I guess I'm not doing that for a while. I don't even know what smart plating is. Okay, so what am I doing next? Am I working on this fuel production? That feels like a wise idea, because I mean, I'm not having problems with fuel at the moment, so I mean, it doesn't feel like the most useful, but automating fuel production does feel like a really useful thing, because I am sick of standing there and holding down to craft all of the fuel I need. So let's get this automated. Thank you for the suggestion. I was honestly, I was going to completely ignore this, and like, yeah, I'm sure I can struggle along, until I can get some better, like, coal or something along those lines. I do wish it had Command and Conquer Red Alert style, like little mining droid drone things, like the harvesters. That's what I wish. So I could just send them out and they could go and get the materials for me and bring them back. So yeah, I just started playing this yesterday. I've not used it before. I'm not gonna lie, I've been very scared of playing it. Scared that I might never get my life back. I tend to play mainly survival crafting games, which I guess this is, kind of. What's this? Limestone. I don't really have a use for limestone just yet. Oh no, I do. I'm sorry. That's. Hang on. Is this better than the limestone I'm mining? More than likely. Nah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. There's a slug thing up there. I don't know what I can do with them. Also, I've not really played with building like paths and things like that just yet. I put some. What's this? Hello? Oh no. Go away. Go away. Can I just do that? Oh yeah. Margin. What's this? I don't even know how to say that, but Caterium ore, I'm guessing. Right. At least I always know where my base is now. Oh, there's another one of those power slugs. I wonder if I can get to that without building, because I'm not quite there with the building yet. No. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. And I don't really seem to have a use for them at the moment. I don't really know even know what they're doing. Right, so if we build a couple more of these, what do I need? Power. 10 of 15. 25, so I've just used everything to make that space elevator. Is it this I needed? I can't even remember. Hang on. Uh, 10 of 15, 25, and iron rods. I'm okay with iron rods for a change. Uh, 10 iron plates. I wonder how the iron plates are getting on. I've only just split this off, so I'd be interested to see. Not too well. I mean, it's going, but it's still not able to. This is still splitting off way more that way than this way. Why is that? Can I like interact with this and tell it? So does this always prioritise going straight forward and then just split like one off every now and then? Or does it only split off when that stopped? Like, that stopped now. That is going really slow. Anyway, it's no big deal. It's still quicker than me doing it myself. I just wish I could have got that done a lot sooner. Oh, are they a lot easier to craft then? So they're just backed up. Oh, hang on. Let's just take some rods out then, maybe. Oh, it's only. Hang on. So, oh yeah, there we go. So if I was to do, if I was to take that out of there, yeah, they are, I see. I see now. Hopefully that'll tick over a lot better now. I don't really have anything else to craft, so I'll just keep doing these with the copper. Although by the looks of that new plate up there, it looks like that's got copper in it. Okay. Put it into here. And then Are these quick anyway? Well, look how slow that's been going. Does it make 2 a time? Oh, it does. This only makes 1 a time, so this will probably go quicker, won't it? Okay. Right, so let's start work on the biomass burner. So what you're saying is get one, put it down, and then use that to craft the materials to feed into itself. So where do I want it? Is this the front? Oh, this is a different looking... I thought it was going to be the same. Don't really know where it's best to put this. Let's put it there. Let's see how that looks. It's a lot big. I thought it was going to be the same, like, small, compact size, but now I see why it's better. And then I've probably got enough room to put another one there. That one pole won't do 2 of them now. That's the only problem, but I'd say that's probably decent. I still get to keep my... And then I've got enough room to put another one next to it. Okay, I'm not doing another one just yet, though. Especially if you say that they are better anyway. Storage to constructor, biomass. Right. So let's go. I'm gonna have to build flooring out here, or just have things hovering in the air. It's not Valheim, is it? Or I could put it. I suppose I could curve it round. I don't like curving it round. I want everything to be in straight lines. I've tried to do that where possible, but I don't imagine that this will... I don't know how it works, but I don't imagine this is going to be my factory. I imagine that most people build production and then build a factory elsewhere and ship over to a factory and make stuff at the factory. At least that's how I play most survival crafting games. So what have we got? We've got 200, 200... 73. We do have 71 solid biofuel already, and then we've got some biomass, and we got a lot of leaves. Right, so you say get crafting a constructor. What do I need? Reinforced iron plates. Iron plates, reinforced iron plates. These are going to have to be one of the next things. I'm going to have to start... So what I was planning on doing was using the impure node to craft iron rods, which then get converted purely into screws, so I don't have to take off my current iron rod. But do iron rods get used for anything else? I don't know of anything that I've come across that I've used them for. So we want Q constructor. So hang on, if this constructor is here, right, so this one can craft the biomass blocks. What are they called? Biomass. The solid biofuel. Hi, Shadow. This can craft the solid biofuel into there, and then we want to craft logs into biofuel to go into the solid biofuel to go into there. I heard it. Did you not hear it? I definitely heard it. So wood into biomass, biomass into biofuel. This can then split the biofuel between this one and the next one, should I need them. So that's fine. So yes, I get it. I'm going to have it wrap around this corner. Can I get rid of these stones later? Because they're very annoying. Oh, I heard him. He's working for me, so he should be working. I've never had a problem with that before. I will check it later. I've just put a marker on the clip to check it out. So this is kind of baffling at the moment. Hang on. I haven't stolen a steering. I heard it. If OBS have changed the audio again, I'm gonna get so angry. So I now need to make. Hang on. So yes, I got it. So a storage. Do I need a storage at this moment? Probably not. I'm a bit worried about that rock being in the way. That's the problem. Let's do a foundation. Missing concrete. Okay. So Shadow, what you've missed is I built the space elevator and I've done my basic automation. Now I'm trying to automate fuel with the assistance from Casey Pumpman in the chat, who's played it a lot and is advising, because I was like, do I even need to automate fuel? And then I stand there for like an hour just crafting fuel. I don't really think that's I don't think it's necessary, but I know what other people are like. So I've heard people say Zoop, and I never knew what it is. I doubt I've got enough to do much anyway. But what is R? Oh, that's what it. Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay. Right, so I want to put another one of those. I probably do need more, actually, don't I? So does this just mean I can... What does this do? Oh, look at that. That's... Okay, thanks for that. I have heard of people saying that. I do not... Oh no, look, it's floating. I'm sure nobody's going to come down here and notice. You didn't say that, everybody. That wasn't a thing. And then we want one of these. And then, so, want the conveyor into there. And a conveyor into to there. And then can I... So if I was to put, as an example, if I was to put a fuel pole there, right, an energy tower, power pole, and connect this to that, can I self-power it? So if I start this off, then it'll power those, and then I can connect that power to the two of those and this. Oh, I see. Oh, that's actually quite useful. What's the distance on that? Like, for instance, if I look at that, no, it's too far. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool actually. That's really neat. Thank you. Some of those shortcuts. So if I use that power to power the two of these, maybe another one. I'm just trying to think what's best. Oh, I've got no cable left. Like, if I have another one of those here and I need to do this again, I can do that. And then I can power the whole grid again using this. How are these doing? 154, 154. So we're burning at the same rate, so that's good. So if I put, I guess, biofuel in there, just to get it started. Now, both of these are powered. Now, you said to put it in storage, but at the moment, I don't think I've got enough to put in storage. So, is it worth biomass wood and just put 200 wood in there? And then this is creating solid biofuel. Do I have the materials to craft storage? It's organisation, isn't it? And then I just have to fill that up with wood. Banana badge? I don't know what a banana badge is. Is it a badge made from a banana? So if I get that biomass there and put it directly into this, that should get it started. Right. So this... Oh, that's not being powered. Okay. Oh, you mean that? Oh, yeah, that's why I wasn't being powered. I've got no cable, had I? Oh, that's what you mean, the banana badge. I shared a clip yesterday. Wasn't a very funny clip, though, honestly. This is my cables. Oh, it's the other cables, of course. Oh, looking like something else I might need to start automating. Up until now, I hadn't been using many of these, so I hadn't needed them automated. Right, let's look. 100 of those should be plenty for the time being. I don't know what Doctor Who has to do with this, but here we are. Right, if I build this here, right, then I can connect that to that one, which means should I do another one of these next to this, which I won't, but should I do another one of these next to this, then I can always hook them up, and then that one can be hooked up to here, which I am going to do now. So does that now help my grid? I guess if I go to this is my main, this is the one where they all converge. There's one coming in, and two coming out. So we are now creating, I don't know how to read this, but we look like we're producing 25, 35, 39. So I'd say we're producing roughly 30, and we're consuming 38, 39. Is that right? Am I reading that correctly? Yes, that's what I was planning on doing. Oh, so I can actually do that straight away. Like these can be split into 2 burners. Oh yeah, because that's going to fill up soon. That's going up and up and up. Once it's, I see, so we can now get a organisation. No, logistics. No, not a merger. So if I was to put this, so do I need there? It is very complicated. I'm sure it will become easier, but this is just basic game as well. I've seen people's later worlds and I'm like, how? Oh no. Ah. The only good thing about these is there's a lot less of them in there. Apologies while we build up the amount of stock. So I am not able to feed automatically into those other ones, the free ones, if you will. You can only feed automatically into the ones I craft. But then again, hopefully there'll be a point where I don't need those ones anyway, because I'm generating enough power. Look at you, waiting until I've finished my coffee before giving me these. Okay. Oh my god, that is so bad. Like that. It's that time. So now Wow. That. Those things are so much worse than the gherkins. I don't know what a turbo fuel power plant is, but it sounds good and it sounds fast. So yeah, I see that's actually going up. Okay, that makes sense. So now, that's... So if I look at this, that's much, like, I don't, like I said, don't know how I'm reading it, but that's much lower. It was all the way up and all the way down, and that's below that blue line now. So I'm guessing that blue line is you're okay now. You're just about okay. You build anything else though, and you're going to start struggling, just like me with this. So what we've got here is we've got a bottleneck, but I'm guessing that both of them will bottleneck, and so as you've said, they will just, as soon as this one's full, like this one, they're just both going to bulk up like that. So would I be able to split that into 3 potentially at some point? Have another one here. Because as you said as well, I can always feed the leaves. So I can do this with leaves and put the leaves into it. Could I not just feed the leaves into here, and once the woods run out, change this over to leaves, at least to start, so I don't have to keep getting wood and everything? How much wood have I got? Well, considering that's going to back up, I think that'll be fine. Okay. But yeah, that's going to fill up soon. And that one's staying full. And these ones are going to run out. Okay, right. What is the next thing I need to think about? We've got that. There's still a lot of iron ore in here. I really want to automate something here, but if there was like a quick... like a single building that I could just place there that mines and crafts something but really slowly, I'd be happy with that. But these are going better now. Is that what you were saying earlier? I didn't quite get it. Oh yeah, I know, but they're both impure. Oh, you mean there is actually... So there's one here, and then there's an impure one over here. And then we've got... Can I actually mine from this whilst that's doing... I can. And I don't want to, I've got loads of it, but are you saying that I can put like a second one of those down or something here? Because I need to start thinking about automating the... What, like over here or something? Or that is 2 nodes? Oh, here! Have I never seen this? Hang on, I must have seen this. How have I never noticed this? I must have mined it because it would have had something on top, when it hasn't anymore. So what you're telling me is I can use this to double production here and put another one of these containers here with screws in it. Although that'll feed 2. So maybe if I put a miner down here, have 2 crafters making iron. It's iron rods, isn't it, for screws? 2 crafters making iron rods into 1 crafter for... No, it'd have to be 2 crafters for screws as well. I don't know if I need that many screws. You saying that though, I will pick you up because I'm definitely going to put a miner down up there. Now I know about it. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I must have mined them and then thought that the one was actually... there was only the one. You know what I mean? So when I went back, I was like, there was a normal one, or medium one, or whatever. Screws and reinforced. So, miner, iron rods, screws. No. So do what I've done with the other one, but make iron rod, make screws and plates instead. So go split it off to iron plates, iron rods, make the iron rods into screws, and then combine the 2 to make... Oh my word. Okay, yeah. This one is complicated. Can I not sleep the night away? Okay, right, so what do I need to craft? I need... plates. Oh, that should get them out of my storage. So... have I got a fuel? Have I got a power line I can use here? Nope. I didn't realise I was crafting anything else over here. Has that one got... that looks like it might have a spare. Yeah, okay, right. Plates is what I wanted. So we want to get one of those put down on here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we want to get this going into a smelter. First and foremost. What does this need? Oh, it's got enough. How close can I get this? I'm sure everybody's the same, but I'm always... Oh, was that not? I thought that was... I really should get the 2. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. This is too close then. F, isn't it? Right, we need to... So we want there and one there, right. I don't know if we've got crafting materials for 2 of these, but... No, not another miner. So I selected us. I've probably put them way too close, thinking about it. That's never going to work, is it? So this is the one thing that I probably... There's probably a good reason why they haven't done it like this, but that's one of the things that does kind of irritate me, is that I can't just attach this into the output there. Do you know what I mean? I can't just attach it to the output of that. That would be so useful if I could. But they're going to be way too close. About there, I guess then. I just need a little bit of space. Just wanted everything to be close together and neat. What am I doing? Production. Yeah, that would make sense. I actually almost left the conveyor that was there before and put the splitter on it, to be fair. The problem I have with the splitters, so far anyway, is I don't... They still seem really close. What? I thought I moved. Well, I'm sure this is gonna work, you know. Yeah, I think it would. So we're starting to get complicated stuff now that I can't get my head around. Let's do like you said, put the splitter down first. I didn't realise, honestly, that the splitter would work like... I thought I had to apply it to a conveyor. That rock there is really annoying me. I knew it was going to do that. It just looks so weird. But hey. Right, now. Smelters. The green line. I don't... Hang on, so if I'm not doing this, by the way, if anybody says anything. I have seen I did see a line when I was placing my two... I don't even know what they're called. Oh, whoa, why is that up there? I mean, it works, but what the hell? That is so weird going up like that. Right, so we need, what do we need? We need a lot of fuel, don't we? Right, we're going to need another one of those. I don't know where to put it. When you build your own factory, I guess you could sort of plan it all out in the first place and sort of put everything into rows and put all your power lines down and make sure that none of it... Whereas when you're just placing it out in the world, it's like, how do I get that to there and that to there? And is that going to be in the way of my future? Oh, hello. The hell are you? Okay.
Samples of
Never come across
unknown
that
alien
before.
species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes.
Okay.
There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Preserve the remains for later study.
RIP. The remains have already gone. Some of them anyway. I picked up something. Right, so from there, I now need... why, thank you, Streamlabs. It's... Oh. Right, so we're mining, smelting, and then the two of these going into one. That feels a bit... Oh no, we're gonna... Yeah, I know, we're gonna craft two of those. So I'm doing what I've done there, but I'm splitting it here. So now it doesn't need to be split. Right, I've got you. Production, constructor. So I want it to sort of line up with the... Do you know what? I don't really think it matters, honestly. See, I knew that power pole was going to be slightly in the way. I'll do this one first, because this is on the edge of a cliff. I want to make sure that that's not going to let me place it because it's on the edge of a cliff, isn't it? So it's going to have to go there. It means I've got to craft masses and masses of conveyor, which I don't want to do. So what's... So that box there that's appearing on my screen, is that other one? Is that what that's saying? How was this? Oh, I see. Now we want conveyor. the world's riskiest conveyor. Hey, there's one of them slug things down there. And then this one. So now, it's there, it's smelted. This is iron rods. This is iron plates. Then this needs to go into screws. And then the two combined. So, by our powers combined. Oh, Captain Planet, man. And so this doesn't need to be too far out, I suppose. I think at this stage, just getting anything done is honestly for me right now is good enough. I don't want to. I would love to be but at the moment, I just want to get something done. So there's that and there's that. It's baffling my head so far already. How is it going to be when I get... I'm going to have to get like a spreadsheet and everything set up, aren't I? I'm going to... Yeah, exactly. And I have to get like a spreadsheet. Now I can't power two of these here, so I'm gonna have to get... If you've ever watched me play a game like this before, you'll know I'm not very good at planning. I'm going to leave that one free for now. And I'm guessing I'm going to need another one from this. And then that can power these. Oh, I haven't told it to craft iron. Right, so that iron, rods, plates, screws, and then one more crafter. I need screws though, don't I? So I'm going to have to split this off into storage and yeah, this is so the so I want to go around here into a splitter here and split it off into that. Can I combine and merge the stuff onto that conveyor so it has all of the crafting stuff going on the... I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? To combine two materials in the craft in this, I'm going to have to merge the conveyors. So this needs splitting and then it needs merging onto this line, which goes into a crafter here. Okay, right. I think that's what I need to do. I think I know what I'm doing. So first of all, we're going to put one of these there. And we're going to go from that into that. Then that can go straight forward into storage. And honestly, right now, that's probably all I need. But having that option for the future, and then from there into there. Right, so that's going to be screws. And then this one, so I can't merge. So this can only produce, I haven't got nothing I can look at. So this can only produce from one material. I need a machine that can craft from both. I don't think I have that. Crafts one part into another. Okay. So I now need something. So this, for now, can go into a storage. So if I just pile, what is this crafting? Iron plates. So if I just craft that into a storage next to this, and then I can combine the two of these using that at a later date. I can just feed out of the storages, can't I? So next will be just going, we're just conveying into a storage. Okay. So for now, because I don't want it to bottleneck too much, for now I'm just going to do that then. I can make this come between the two and combine here. Right, okay. I think that probably makes sense for the time being. And then I can work on the, you said it's a hood upgrade. So let's go see what upgrades we've got available. Oh, I've only got half hour left. I've got to finish up in half an hour because I start work in an hour and a half. I'm working from home today, so this is why I stress. Before you're like, hang on a minute, there you go. How's that going to give you time to get to work? I better check on these. Full. And backed up. So that's good. That's for once in my life. I'm glad something's all backed up. Oh no, but that's nearly run out there. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a problem for a short while, but this is going to be a offline wood gathering exercise, I think. It's 6:30 in the morning for me. I've been streaming since 4. On my work from home days, I always stream at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning before work. If it's 5, I don't get a lot of time. That's the only problem. So I try to get up if I can before 4. Well, thanks for the help. Anyway, that's this here is like, you know, this is I would never have thought to do this had I not had some help. So thanks for that. Why is it not letting me get? Oh, I've got no fuel on me. That's why it's not letting me get anything. Yeah, tell me about it. I definitely need a stretch. How are you, Shadow, anyway? You all good? What time is it for you? It's what, is it 8:30? Do your clocks go forward, like when ours do? Or are we the only Are us and America the only countries that still do that nonsense? I'm just gonna...
You're invited! All you steampunks and larpers, b-boys and hardheads, geeks, nerds and artists. You're invited! Your mum's friends and your cousins, your grand's bingo club and all the dozens of others. You're invited! Perky and properly attired or wired, untidy, exhausted and
You can't hear me
tired.
over the song. That's better. I can talk now. Yeah, you can't hear me over that song. It's a bit loud. But hey, it's good. Welcome in, Swaggy and Raiders. Oh, also, I can hear myself on your stream because I had your stream open, which is now my stream. You were playing Resident Evil. Like, it looked like, I don't know, like card games or something. I mean, like needles stuck in your fingers. How was it? Was it good? So I started this yesterday, and yeah, I've had assistance this morning. Also, welcome in Appa. I hadn't noticed you at all. But yeah, as our clocks went back literally last weekend, so I'm struggling to get used to the sleep at the moment. But yeah, so I started this yesterday. We've got, I think most aspects, the early game aspects, are now automated. We're making fuel for the burners. We've got limestone into concrete. It's all a bit slow still, but we'll get there. I would love to leave the server on, like set it to carry on getting stuff while I'm offline, but I will run out of fuel, so I wouldn't do that anyway. The server will, as usual, but we are quite heavily bottlenecked with most of my crafting stuff. But it's early game, we'll get better equipment, I imagine. Well, you will be. You playing. When I went to bed, you were playing Repo. yeah. No worries, Swaggy. Thanks for the raid, and I hope you have a good sleep. So yeah, we've got a bunch of automation done. I did my space elevator that I wanted to do, so I've achieved a lot. And then we've got, this is set up thanks. Hi, welcome in, Dirk. Yeah, so this is thanks to Casey Pumpin, who's been helping me out. We've got, this is progress towards crafting, what are we crafting? Reinforced iron plates. So yeah, early game recipes wise, I think that's most of the stuff. He's addicted to the game. This is the reason why he doesn't want to get this. Hi, thanks for the follow, Duck. Is it Duck or Ducks? Ducks. So yeah, we are automating that, and this, and obviously those. So we just need to automate that and this. Okay. That's been burnt. That's been absolutely burning you up inside, hasn't it? I know how that gets, to be fair. I'm always, when somebody raids or anything like that, I'm always like, oh, did I say thank you? Are they okay? Duck Duckets.
We're no strangers to love.
Hey. No, I hear you keep doing that in Swaggy Street. So, mine is different.
What I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this far. I just wanna tell you how I feel. Gotta make you
It's one of my favourites. Love it. So yeah, I think not here.
down. Never gonna run around.
That's why the question marks are there. So I think that's why it's a Rickroll. Yeah. Oh, Shadow. Oh, a 19. That's not bad. So I think I need to start crafting these. Is it worth maybe splitting here? Probably. Yeah. It's meant to be a torture for me, but I actually like it too much, unfortunately. I've grown to think it's the funniest thing. Conveyor splitter. So if I put a splitter here, why is it not? It's too close to everything, isn't it? I think we want to break this. Bring this out a bit. So if I put that down and then bring this into it, that's probably my best bet. So we'll do that first. We'll put the splitter down there. Why is it not? Oh, I'm missing materials. Is that why it wouldn't build it? Yeah, I'm missing iron plates. I thought it was just like, no, you're not building it there. You weirdo. Why would you want one there? So I bought Satisfactory because it's on offer. That's why I bought Satisfactory. This is on a server as well. If you wished to join Appa. But I think if you do get this, you will not play anything else. You might even stop playing Repo, which honestly might be healthy. I don't know whether replacing one addiction with another is exactly healthy, but don't know if you don't try. So I'm not going to be able to build this here, am I? I'm going to have to bring it another way. This is getting messy now. Oh, hang on, I can take it here. But I know that this is so up your street, Appa. I mean, I've seen you. What's it? I've seen you tidy the storage up and build things. You would. Right, so we're going to make cable, which is quite apt because we need cable to make some cable. Right, so now we're making some cables are going into storage, which I don't know if this is really necessary. Honestly, I don't know if we use the wire as much as we use cable. But hey, I guess it always helps to have things at various stages in case anything crops up later in the game. So now we want to get another storage. What am I missing? Iron rods. Of course I'm missing iron rods. It's not like I'm crafting them anywhere. I could just go and get them out of a chest. But I want to get them all. I want to get all of them. I don't want to. And plus, I'm carrying 200 iron in my pocket. I really probably should make use of it. I know. It really will. But the invite's there. And like, as for the headliners, you're addicted to repo, so I don't think you wouldn't get addicted to headliners. It would be just an alternative. The problem with Schedule 1 is I've heard a lot of people getting their accounts banned, presumably due to that game, because it's selling drugs, and like most services like TikTok and YouTube and things like that do not like you doing that. Although, to be fair, if you're not putting your videos there, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people complaining on threads that their YouTube account was like they've had their YouTube account taken off them, and people on TikTok are like, so the problem is it's very hard to play a game where you are making and selling drugs without talking about drugs openly on stream. So that's the problem I've got with that game. I would love to play it. It looks kind of fun, but I'm probably not going to bother. Also, I've got enough to do. I've got this now, and next week I'm planning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the two, so we'll see. But I'm planning on starting Forever Skies as well. But I might just be stuck on this now. So now I'm now crafting these, and I'm now crafting those, which I need to make power lines. So I think for today, I think that's pretty good progress. I need to steal some fuel. But yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. I've seen a lot of big streamers playing it, and they've been fine. But I've also seen a lot of small streamers that are complaining that their videos are getting them in trouble. So I'm going to fill up the wood before I end, because I'm going to have to finish in a bit for work. I mean, I don't have to finish in a bit. I could probably go for like another half hour or more. But I also need to, next stream, I'm going to get turning leaves into biofuel automated over there. Because I'm, as you can see, getting lots of leaves as well. Oh, I like Coke. It's one of my favourite drinks. It's got Pepsi there for some reason. I don't know why. This is so weird, like chat talking about drugs. It's just so bizarre. Now, are you talking about in the game, or... Okay, I've nearly deforested. So, in the UK, they passed a law a few years ago where you're taxed on putting sugar in drinks and like things where it's not necessary. And so getting real Coke in the UK is kind of, I mean, it's quite easy, but it's most varieties of Coke and Pepsi are sugar-free. And honestly, I think a sugar tax is a really good idea because putting sugar in like everything when it's not necessary there is no need for that. That's it, I've run out of biofuel. You didn't see this corner, everybody. No, so that they have to put artificial sweeteners in, which is kind of annoying because so I use sweeteners. I've been using sweeteners, so I dieted in like 2013 and I've been using sweeteners since then, but I use stevia, which is like a natural sweetener, comes from leaves in like the Amazon forest or something like that. But they don't put stevia in any drinks. They did do one once, which I did used to have. It was a Coke with stevia in it, but they don't do that anymore. So all of these machines probably use like one fuel every now and then. Look, it takes a while. That burns for quite a while. The 22.5 seconds. The chainsaw thing that you see me use to chop down a tree uses 2 per chop. 1 per 2 chops. Sorry. That chainsaw is so inefficient. Excuse me? Oh, is this all purely because it's all back to... Oh my word, it is. Well, we're going to have to look at... We're going to have to look at making improvements tomorrow. What is that? Caterium. Sulfur. Also, I've got down here, I don't know how to get out. I'm stuck, this is my life now. I guess I could build. I could build out. I'm carrying so many leaves. I might just put a storage down just to put leaves in, and then tomorrow I can link it into the crafting, although linking it linking it into this crafting here I don't think is a good idea. I think I need another one of these because this is backed up again. So I think, I mean, I'm going to get another one. I'm going to put one of these down now. What, should I just take them out? I don't want to, I'm going to put all of these leaves in here. And we'll get this set up tomorrow with leaves. But yeah, this is... Hang on, so can I maybe put a storage here and bring the logs out this way as well? Seeing as that splits into 3. Let's do that. And then I'll just have to use those ones to feed these, because these are going to keep on top of it, aren't they? So let's get another one of these built. Organisation. Iron plates. And not only iron plates, but also I might just no, that's fine. Right, and then we want storage. And then I want a conveyor. And there we go. So now I should split that off. And then when I need to fill these, I can just take it out of here. So that should hopefully stop it from getting too backed up. Now that's being split 3 ways. I think that's worked well. Thanks for the help today, Casey Pumpkin. That was really good. That's been really helpful. I would never have thought of this even being a thing, if I'm honest. I would have honestly have thought that this fuel isn't good enough to power everything it needs, and I would have been getting lost, getting rid of it as soon as I could. But yeah, this is going to be really helpful, because especially these ones, these have not gone down at all. Like, it's going to, by the time it burns that, it's filled it again. I mean, this is up to 54. It is starting to slow down a bit though now, which is good, which I guess is what I want. I am going to need to do like a lot of deforestation though at some point. So yes, tomorrow I'll be back and I will be taking this into one of those producer, crafter, making leaf ones of these, and then maybe making that into the logs. I don't know if feeding it into this log chain is a good idea, because this is already blocked up. However, I'm not going to have an infinite supply of leaves and wood, so it might be worth doing that in the long run. But I could probably get another one of these put down and have it power that, so it might be a good idea. And then I don't know what else I've got to do. It wants me to complete phase 1. Field research, extra 3 inventory slots would be useful, and a research bench. Right, that is tomorrow's. I could do that right now probably. I've got enough materials, but I gotta leave on a cliffhanger. I gotta start work in like an hour or so, so thank you for joining me, everybody. Thanks Swaggy for the raid, even though obviously I'm presuming he's more than likely asleep. This is where he pipes up. I'm gonna go in here for tonight. 4 days since the last incident. Is that accurate? So if I go like jump off that cliff and die, will that say 0? I'll pause that. I will see if there's anybody for me to raid out to. No, you can stop with the... No. It says I'm going to ads, but I don't think I am. No, ads in 40 minutes. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm going to raid. Have I got anybody? Not really. I want to see who's. Dragonheart Wormkin, are they streaming this? Oh wow, do you know what? He has cats. He's streaming this. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. He looks... Right, thank you for that. And thanks everybody. Have a lovely day or night.
The authority of the king. King only so long as we call him king. Let that traitor perish while his treason is still black upon his lips. For by the Lord of God, no knight who is false can win in combat with one who is true.
All this I do swear on the hilt of my sword.
Gather round the campfire, all gamers and friends. I have a tale to tell. You'll want to stay to the end to hear the legend of the scene, the most amazing of men, the slayer of demons. You need to pay your respect.